How does binding arbitration benefit injury claims? Imagine settling a personal injury case without the long wait and stress of going to court. That's what binding arbitration can do for injury claims. It's a process where both sides agree to accept the arbitrator's decision as final. This means once the arbitrator makes a ruling, it's legally binding and enforceable just like a court judgment. One of the biggest perks is how fast it can be. Court cases can drag on 4 years, especially if there are appeals. Arbitration usually wraps up in a few months, so injured people can get their compensation sooner. This quick turnaround is especially helpful when medical bills pile up or other expenses need immediate attention. Another advantage is cost savings. Going to court involves high legal fees, court costs, and sometimes expert witnesses. Arbitration cuts down on these expenses because it's less formal and has fewer procedural steps. This can make the process more affordable for everyone involved. Privacy is also a key benefit. Court cases are public, which means personal and medical details can become part of the public record. Arbitration is private, so sensitive information stays confidential. This helps protect the injured person's privacy and keeps personal matters out of the spotlight. The process is simpler too. Arbitration has fewer rules about evidence and procedures, making it easier for people without legal experience to understand and participate. It's less intimidating than a courtroom, which can be a relief for someone already dealing with injury and recovery. The finality of arbitration decisions is another plus. Once the arbitrator rules, there's usually no option to appeal. This means the case is resolved faster, providing certainty and closure for both sides. It avoids the prolonged and costly process of multiple court appeals. A neutral arbitrator, often an experienced attorney or retired judge, reviews the evidence and makes a fair decision. This can be better than unpredictable court outcomes, especially if the arbitrator is well-versed in personal injury law. Sometimes arbitration is voluntary, but often it's required by contracts or insurance policies. This flexibility allows parties to choose a process that works best for their situation. In injury claims where liability is clear but the amount of compensation is disputed, binding arbitration can be a real game-changer. It streamlines the process, saves money, and helps injured people get the money they need faster. Just remember, because arbitration limits the ability to appeal, it's wise to talk with a lawyer to see if it's the right choice for your specific case.